Come on, baby.
Hey, welcome to this episode of Martin's Bike Seamanship. I've received questions about my bracelet from the previous video, and that's very common, called Spanish ring. And there are tons of videos and descriptions how to make a Spanish ring. But anyway, as a request, I thought about showing my way of doing a Spanish ring bracelet. It's a beautiful bracelet. These are made in cotton, but you can use any kind of cordage you like. So, a Spanish ring bracelet coming up. Okay, here we go. So, I'll be using 3mm cotton cord for my bracelet here. You can use any kind of cordage you fancy. First of all, you need to measure your hand. Measure around the thumb. That's about 24 centimeters for me. And you can tie the knot in your hand, but it's easier if you have some kind of mandrel to tighten the knot around. So it can be anything, a glass jar, coffee cup, soda can, whatever is your size. And for me it seems to be this tin can. That's about the same size. That's not exactly, but that's close enough. So I'll be using this one for my hand. And to measure your cord, since we are making a 3-bight Turk's head for base, and then make a Spanish ring out of it, and then double. That means 1, 2, 3 loose rounds around your mandrel. And that's one pass. We'll be having 6 passes. So double it once, and then double it once again. And that gives me about 2 fathoms of rope. So that's enough for me. 2 fathoms. Just make sure you have enough cordage. Okay. Then we'll start tying. Now the base knot is 3-strand Turk's head. So 3-strand Turk's head is actually the same thing as 3-strand braid, but it's made with only 1 strand. We all know how to make 3-strand braid. On the side, the middle. That's how you make 3-strand braid. But this is tied with 3 strands. Since we are using only 1 strand, use a different kind of method of tying it. So now if I take 1 strand away from this braid, see what happens. Keep everything else in place. So we'll see that you have 2 strands going back and forth, but never crossing or going around each other. One stays always on the top, the other one stays under. And the 3rd strand is going back and forth and binding these 2 together. So make it like this. These 2 strands that are going back and forth, never going around each other. With this cord we are just weaving these two other together. So this one is on top, back, top. This one is weaving these two together. Again, the same. And again with the third. We are weaving these together. And that can be made with only one strand, goes round and round. And that makes it a 3-strand Turk's head. So we have our mandrel or cordage. Oops. And it helps. If you have a needle, you can do it without. We just start with leaving a little bit of tail for the knot, going round once, going round twice. And you need to make it quite loose around the mandrel. We'll be tightening it afterwards. And then we just start weaving. This strand stays on top. We are putting this side. And then just this strand stays on top. We are pulling it the other side. And then with this strand, weaving these together. And then again, this one stays on top. So we are weaving these back. That makes already a 5-bite Turk's head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bites. But to my size hand I like to use 11 bites. If you have smaller hand, maybe 8 bites or even 5 will do. But that's 5 bites, so next one will be 8. Again, this strand stays on top. And we'll be weaving these together. And back. And there we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bites. But I'll be doing one more for my bracelet. Once again, stays on top, and this one goes here. And back. Now we are back to start. And you need to have quite loose knot around the mandrel. Now if you make a 11-bite Turk's head 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You would just simply follow the standing end on the same side all the way around to double it. Since we're making a Spanish ring, which have a pattern of over to under 2, moving this to that side. We're going on the left side, or as I like to think, on the front side of the standing end. Following, then going over. Spanish ring knot, you will always end up going over 2. Then you switch to this side again. So we're keeping in front of the standing end. Following the standing end, going over and to this side. Be careful not to pull tight, otherwise you will be crossing the wrong side. Just keep everything quite loose in place. And again, over the standing end, over 2, and switching this side. Over 2 and to this side. Just keeping everything in order. See that you are following the right lead. And over 2 here, so standing end, over 2, switching to this side. Always go over the standing end, end up going over 2, right, over 2, and follow there. And as you see, we are kind of creating tracks, so to speak. So there are 2 parallel lines here. I'm going over 2 and following again, standing in. So here we see our first pair. Now we'll be splitting this pair, following here and split. And which way to split? If we're splitting it the other way, we are going under. We are going always over 2. So going under 2 and then over 2. And then again following our lead here, going under 2, over 2. Excuse me. Again, over 2, under 2, splitting the pair, over 2. Just keep splitting those pairs. Under 2, splitting the pair, over 2. And make sure you're following the standing end. Over 2, following standing end, under 2, over 2. Under 2, over 2. now we have come back to I'll go over to under 2 and we're back to the standing end. So that's our Spanish ring. And since we are using a round cord, it looks nicer if you are doubling it. So now from this on we are staying on the same side of the standing end. We're not crossing it anymore. Staying on this side. Just make sure you are following the right cord, so you are not by mistake following the wrong cord. Just take your time. So now we're back again to our standing end here. And a bit of a long cordage left, but that's enough. So I like to end with the knot here. So I'll pick up. Pick up that strand up here, so I can tie a small knot here. You can end it any way you like, glue, sew, splice, whatever you fancy. Then I got it quite tight, but anyway it's good to go one time around, tightening up and evening up everything so it looks nice.
Holding on together, just floating downstream. We'll be holding on forever, you and I in a blue field dream. We'll be holding on forever, you and I in a blue field dream. Forevermore in a blue field dream.
And that's it. What I like to do is to tie a knot here. You can glue it or sew or splice or whatever you fancy. But it's very easy to tie a small knot here. What I like to use is a 2-strand Matthew Walker. Very easy. Just 2 overhand knots. you can add some color to your bracelet. I have some navy green here. I'm just going between the strands here. Gives it a nice look. Okay, so here we are back in the beginning. I'll go through there, the back side. And here you can tie these together, splice, really fancy. That's our bracelet. Good luck.